Hello folks, my name's Jack Ura. My wife Riza Ura is here filming me. I'm going to be making chicken marsala today, and we're going to kind of move along real fast here. There's a lot of processes, but it's easy, and you can kind of do things yourself if you want and add a little personal touch, or you can follow my instructions. So we're going to start with 2 chicken breasts, okay, and we're going to take the chicken breasts. My wife double wrapped them because these were frozen. Okay, we're cutting our chicken breast in half. Just be careful. Don't cut yourself, okay? Okay, what I like to do is put the chicken breast after I cut it in half into baggies. Okay, one of the most important processes of this whole thing is you have to beat your chicken. I use a rubber mallet, okay, made in the US. You can use a regular hammer for poultry. We don't have one, so I just use this hammer. It works just as good. And this is very important because what we're doing, we're breaking up the membrane of the chicken. And this is going to give your chicken a nice, tender taste afterwards. Okay. Once again, you're going to see how I flatten it out. It's very thin. There's 2 more. Just be careful, don't pound your hand. You can see now how the chicken is just about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch thick. Okay, we're all done there. Now while we're waiting, we're going to take about a 1/4 cup of virgin olive oil. We're going to pour that into our fry pan. We're going to get this going, heat it up. Okay, so we're going to start her off on high. We're going to get that warmed up. Okay, while we're waiting for the oil to get hot, okay, we're going to get breadcrumbs. How you like using the Italian breadcrumbs. Okay, we're going to fill the plate up here generously. Breadcrumbs are very cheap, so don't worry if you waste some. Now what I do, different than some other people, a lot of people they like to use an egg wash for their chicken. I don't do that. I just wash it underwater. More or less we're cleaning it also. And then we're going to put it down in the breadcrumbs. And we're going to generously coat that chicken with the breadcrumbs. Now we're going to take that chicken, bring it over here, put it in the oil. We're going to take our next chicken here, get it all washed. Okay, bring that over, put it in the oil. Next chicken, we're going to do it again. Once again, these are Italian breadcrumbs. Now I just trimmed the chicken a little because these are pretty big pieces and the pan is only so big. Now if you come over here, our chicken is frying up. And what we want to try to do is get the chicken golden brown on each side. So we're probably looking about 5 minutes, 6 minutes on each side. And you can see the beautiful olive oil. And while we're doing this, while we're waiting, okay, we're going to put ground pepper. A little. Okay, we're going to put a little celery salt. Okay. We're going to put, I'd say it's about 2 to 3 tablespoons of freshly minced garlic. Okay, and we just want to make sure we don't burn it. And what I like to do, instead of using a spatula, I like to use some tongs to flip it. So right now, we're going to take a look at our chicken. It's getting there, okay. It smells so good. Smells so good. Okay, now we waited about, I'd say 5 minutes, and the chicken is starting to get a little golden brown. You can add a little more olive oil. Olive oil is very good for you. This is what the consistency you want to get. Sometimes you can get it to that point. Sometimes no. Now I'm going to make sure we get some oil over here so we don't get anything sticking to the bottom. So this is about the point of where we want to get our chicken. Okay, it's frying up really nice right now. Okay, the next thing, we want to take wine. You can use red wine. I use a Marsala red wine. You can buy it in the stores. And we're going to take probably about a cup, and we're going to pour it all over. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this down just a little. Okay, we're gonna let it get down to a simmering. You can smell the wine already. Once again, you can let it cook down a little. Then the next thing we're gonna add, okay, next thing is our butter. I'll just put our butter right on top there. You don't have to add butter if you don't want. I just think it gives it some extra flavor. Okay, you can see how nice our sauce is coming here. If you ever run into a situation where all of a sudden it seems a little dry, you don't have a lot of gravy, okay, you can always take a little chicken stock, okay, and just pour the chicken stock in there. But it looks like we got plenty of gravy right now. Now, what I'm going to show you is we're going to add our onions and our mushrooms. This is something, if you want, you can put it through halfway of the cooking process rather than the beginning. If you do that, that means that the onions and the mushrooms will not be really overly soft. A lot of people like it soft, a lot of people like it a little more al dente. But in this case, we're going to add a good cup of the onions. I like to cut the onions, okay, where they're in slices. My wife diced them today, which some people like it that way. It doesn't really matter how you do it. So now we got our onions in. Things are starting to simmer really nice, okay. And once again, these are just regular white mushrooms. We cut them like this. We're looking at another cup of the mushrooms. Okay. Okay. So everything's cooking down really good. Next thing we're going to put in, this is something that is optional. These are capers. I just buy the store brand capers. Okay. You can put as many as you want in there. Okay. Okay, I'm putting probably a quarter cup of capers. Capers are a little pungy or a little maybe a little soury. Okay. Now some people also they squeeze a little lemon in here. We don't have to do that. And we're going to put this on 45 minutes. So we're going to hit the timer. 45 minutes. Okay. Some people half an hour is good. So we're going to start it and we're going to cover it. And then basically at the end, okay, my wife has fresh basil that she has cooked, and we're going to put that on maybe 5 minutes before it's all done, or what we can use it as a garnish when we finally put it on the plate. So now our whole key here is we're just going to cover it and let it simmer for 45 minutes. We take it out and the chicken will fall right apart. Okay, our meal is done. Now on the veal Marsala, you can use many different starch sides. Some people use mashed potatoes. For us tonight, we're using risotto. And for our vegetable, we're having fresh tomatoes with balsamic glaze and her fresh basil. So you can see how nice the gravy is. The gravy you can thicken if you want with cornstarch or flour and use that if you have mashed potatoes. Mmm. Mmm.
One other thing, if you'd like, you can use as a side, besides mashed potatoes, I've already used egg noodles, and I've also used rice. Those are two other good starches.